Man, y'all know what it is, the real 210 praise to God for everything. I mean, every single thing. And I'm here with my brother, Marathon Manny. We have a special guest today. Her name is Ashley, a.k.a. Cashley. And look, before we start the interview, we're going to do a mental health check-in. How you feeling mentally?
I'm feeling good. Feeling accomplished.
Okay, cool.
Feeling accomplished?
Yeah. Okay.
I love that.
I'm telling you. How about yourself, man?
I got to start saying that more my damn self.
I like that.
Feeling blessed, man. Feeling highly blessed, man.
For sure. And
working, grinding.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Listen, I say this all the time. As long as I put my 2 feet on the ground, it's a win every single day.
Winning.
So I'm telling you. So look, Ashley, a.k.a. Cashley, take us back to the beginning, man. Like, where you from?
I'm from D.C. I was born in Providence Hospital.
Okay.
I've moved all around D.C. I've literally lived every northeast, southeast, southwest, all of that. And a little bit in Maryland.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you would say you had a good upbringing? Like, did you grow up in a house with your 2 parents, like your mom and your dad?
I was raised by a single mother with 3 other siblings, and she was a teen mom. So I didn't grow up with my dad most of my life, so I would say I had a decent upbringing. Like, she did what she could.
Absolutely. And you're the oldest, right?
No, I have an older sister and an older brother.
Oh, okay. You're the youngest. Okay.
I have a little sister.
Oh, okay. I'm
the middle child.
Hold up, man. God damn. Okay.
She the almost middle child.
Almost middle child. Yeah, I like that. Almost middle child. Okay. So look.
She was the baby, and then she got promoted to big sister.
Yeah.
Basically.
For sure. So I know that you go to GW, right?
Yes, I do.
So let me ask you this: how were you like from elementary to high school? Like, were you a good student since getting good grades and all that stuff before we get in the GW situation?
I was definitely always like into school. I was like out of my siblings. I was always like on top of my stuff, good grades. I did like have a little bit of behavioral issues in middle school, but you know, once I got to high school, I was like maturing out of that, and I could make it to GW. Yeah,
for sure.
I think that talk we had in prison helped you out.
Absolutely.
Stay on your shit.
And so when you went to GW, right? Like, so you had I'm pretty sure you had other schools that you were interested in. What made you choose
definitely.
GW?
So GW was not my first pick, top choice. Not even my top 3. I wanted to leave DC. I felt like, you know, once you graduate high school, especially in DC, it's so small. Like, you want to leave so bad, but you don't realize how hard it is. Especially like growing up, not having that much money. It's not easy because you could work as hard as you want in school, but at the end of the day, it always comes down to money. So yeah, I was between Howard and GW, but I did have to pay out of pocket for Howard, and I couldn't. Yeah. So I had to choose GW.
I definitely agree.
It's a great school to go, to choose though. So tell us about the first year in college. How did you take it? Because I remember us having a conversation about that too. So talk about it.
Yeah. So when I first got there, it's a PWI, a predominantly white institution. So, and I've gone to all of the schools I've gone to have been majority Black and Hispanic students, rarely a white student, and it was just a big transition. Like, getting used to that, it's a big culture shock. Like, you really realize how much privilege these white people have, and living with a white person. But when my first semester, I'm only my second year, so I'm going to my fall. I'm going to my second year.
Okay,
so the freshman year right now.
Yeah, first year done.
Okay,
successfully.
Blessings.
But my first semester was real tough. Like, I was having a real bad time adjusting. Like, I wasn't used to having to ask for assistance or help. You know, when I was in high school, everything was so easy to me. It was just like getting it done. But when you get to school where you need help, and then you also realize like the other students, they have so much privilege because they've gone to schools that have so much more opportunities than the school we have in DC, and you realize how much we lack in minority communities.
Oh, so your first year there, I remember you telling me like you wasn't sure if you was going to stay, right? Can you describe what changed that? So
I had a lot of reasons, and I still have some doubts. A lot of it has to do with money because it's real expensive. GW especially is real expensive. It's in the middle of DC. Like, the dorms are really nice, well, most of them, and they have a lot of programs, so it's expensive to go there. Like, they charge you for everything. They put $100 bill for a smart trip they gave us. So they charge you
smart trip.
A smart trip.
Crazy.
God
That's
damn,
crazy,
I can't
man.
get no free
I'm telling
transportation
you,
around
man.
this motherfucker.
You already paying it, arm and leg to go to the school. Now you got to pay for
Exactly.
transportation.
I mean, luckily I haven't had to pay anything out of pocket yet, but looking at how it is for next semester, it's already getting more expensive. But what changed it for me, like making me want to stay, was like realizing I can do it and
Absolutely.
I'm capable of it. Like if I was
Very
able to get
capable.
here, and all these other kids had these much more opportunities, like they had a head start, and I'm able to get here with them, then why can't I graduate?
Absolutely. And you talked about how you basically it's expensive. So do you have any scholarships or grants?
Yes, so I do have one personal scholarship is the Kappa scholarship. It's a fraternity, and it's I'm not gonna say how much.
Yeah,
it is.
we ain't gonna put that out
But-
there. Yeah, we ain't gonna put
Mind
that
your
out
business.
Right.
there. Yeah, for sure. We ain't gonna put that out there.
But I also do have like DC funding, like DC Tag, DC Mayor, and the FAFSA, and GW also gave me money.
Okay, so look, now you're at GW, right? So what's some of the challenges have you faced besides, just through from high school to now? Like, could you say that high school was easy, but college is a different story. So how do you prepare yourself for, like, when you got an exam, you got assignments? How do you prepare yourself for that?
So I think. Can you ask it again?
All right, so listen, look, I'm making more.
Because you asked like two questions.
Yeah, should I say
in
that's what
one.
I'm gonna get you. You gotta be focused on. I'm not gonna say nah,
Stay
but
on
listen.
your toes,
Yeah, so
Jordan.
listen, no, basically like this. I'm gonna keep it just simple. So, what are the challenges, like basically that you face from high school to college? Could you say high school,
Transitioning
decent,
from
yeah,
high school
Okay,
to
yeah.
college.
What's the challenge you face?
Personally, I think one of the biggest challenges was like people don't see, like a lot of people don't know that I go to GW, and even being on campus, like the staff won't even realize that I'm a student. Like they think I'm just a citizen, not pedestrian or whatever.
Yeah.
But I've had a lot of instances where they're like, "Can I see your student ID?" And I'm like, "Dang, I look
So
that old."
discrimination.
Yeah, and financially, like I'm financially independent. I would consider myself financially independent. Like I pay for everything that I got. So my first semester, that also why it was so hard because I was working and trying to start up my business and doing school. So I was just real tired. But I did quit my job.
That's
So-
segue, right?
Yeah, there you go. I like that you said that. So listen, you said a business. What type of business do you have?
I have a nail business. I do nails.
Okay.
Nail
You know,
tech.
come get your nails
Tell
done.
them the
Okay.
name.
Yeah.
Tell
What's your
them the
name?
What is it?
Laws by Cashley.
Okay.
I'll be here real
Hidden
soon.
name.
Okay.
So
Cool.
come get your nails done.
Coming soon to
Yeah,
a mile.
I'm telling you. Yeah.
Get ready.
So how did you grow interest for nails, man? How did you do that? Because I'm no disrespect, you always see Asian people doing nails. I don't really see too many Spanish people
I've
doing nails.
heard
man.
that so much.
So let me ask you this: how did you get so interested in that? Like, what got you thought doing?
I knew you was gonna ask me that.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
practicing
yeah.
Spanish last night.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah,
We
tell
want to
me.
know.
I'm telling you.
At first, really, I was just doing my own nails because before I started working, I started working when I was 15.
Yeah.
Actually, 14, I would consider like babysitting at SYP
Okay.
a job.
Okay.
But my
Summer
real
job
job,
type job,
my real
yeah.
first job was at a carryout in Southeast.
Okay.
So, and I was there for a minute.
Some more Asian
I-
people. Some
yeah.
more Asian
I
people.
forgot. Hey,
No,
I
they
forgot
wasn't
about
Asian.
that.
They wasn't
They
Asian.
wasn't
They
Asian?
was Indian and Pakistani.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Damn.
Okay. Goddamn.
But
You already been multicultural. So yeah. So
Yeah.
how did you get involved with the nails?
I would just do my own nails. I would go to CVS and they have like the little kits so you could do your own nails. Then I would do my little sister nails. And I was like, I always been like the type of person that find a way to get money like by
Yeah.
doing
No
something
question.
with art.
Yeah.
you know?
No
Go get it.
question.
And
Artistic.
I just started like taking it serious. I had like I pulled out the little, them picnic tables you get at the carry out. I had one of those in the living room. I just got my stuff together and I just kept saving money. I was still working, so I was saving money to get the tools and everything to get it. And my aunt helped me out a lot, Jessica. Hopefully she see this. Thank
Shout
you.
out.
Shout out.
Shout out to Jessica.
Yeah. Shout out.
She helped me get like my desk and basically my
Yeah.
whole first setup. And at first I was just taking people for free. Like I was doing anything for free. The only thing was I live in Northeast, so a lot of people didn't want to come over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So
Now
then
the
I just,
location better, and you need a deposit, so stop playing. Come
Yeah.
through, get them nails done. You hear me?
Talk to 'em.
then I just started charging $25 for anything, and I just kept going up and up from there. And I found myself a spot in a salon, and I'm transitioning to here now.
I love that.
Transitioning to a
I love
mile.
that. She had a mile, man. Y'all know
Adams
what mile
Mall.
at. Yep. Underline Hotel, man. She right here, so come check her out, man. She gonna get you right. So look, let me ask you this, man. So has it been time that you wanted to give up on the nails, or this is something that you grew a passion for, something that you love doing?
Both. Like I have had many times where I'm like, I don't want to do this no more. Like it. First of all, it take a lot of patience to learn anything for real.
Absolutely.
But with nails, it's just a lot, and you inhaling chemicals all day. Like it takes a lot to get to where I'm at.
Absolutely.
And especially with people supporting, like when you start a business, your friends and your family are not gonna be your first
Facts.
or biggest supporters.
Facts.
Yes.
100% facts.
Don't ever and don't get discouraged by that, because they at the end of the day, nobody missing out with them.
For sure.
Especially not you. If you continue to just have faith in yourself and like believe in yourself, you gotta really put it in your mind every day that you doing it for a reason, and you know that you can do it. You're capable of it. You might not be doing it right now or be at where you want to be at right now, but you got plenty of time to get there.
Okay.
How old are
Listen
you?
up.
I'm 19.
Damn, you see, hey, I'm
19.
telling 19 years old, you see what she saying on her mouth, man. It's phenomenal, man. She got a, uncle like, Marathon Manny, so,
That's my
you
niece.
put her on game,
Not
you know what I'm saying?
playing.
You put a whole lot of game. So what's next for you, Cashley? What's next for you?
I'm trying to start doing lashes too.
Okay.
I took a class. I'm really close with my lash tech, so shout out to her too.
What's her name?
Mo X Lash. Go get your lashes done.
Mo
She got
X
good
Mo X
lashes.
Lash.
She
Okay.
got classes
Check
too.
her out.
Check her out.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I took one of her classes, and she definitely helped me out and really inspired me to keep going as a female business owner, especially a woman of color. So I need to just keep practicing. Because I took the
going,
class
keep
already,
going.
yeah.
So I'm gonna say this: you 19 years old. What keep you motivated every single day to do what you're doing? Because you're doing a heck of a job, at GW, doing nails. You like an entrepreneur at a young age. And also, I wanted to touch on this too. I was talking to Manny. He was saying you like the first person out the entire family to go to college,
Yes.
and especially you going to a PWI. So that's big. That's big, man. So go ahead.
I want to say something about that too.
Yeah. Okay.
It's real eye-opening, and it's crazy. Like, because your family would tell you how, like, they like, you could do it, but they not there every day with you. And they never experience going to college either, like, being there every day, having to deal with schoolwork every day, like, at that level.
For sure.
So, it is difficult because you really, like, I got to do this on my own. I don't have nobody to tell me, oh, this is a trick for this, but I
Just going.
yeah.
Putting in that work. Hey, one thing I'm gonna say about her, man, since I've been home and I've been observing her, man, she's always been a bright, young, intelligent girl, right? And now she turned into a woman. And man, as soon as I got home, I started noticing, that she's really a go-getter. I'm super proud of her. She graduated high school different, man. Man, listen.
For sure.
I tell her all the time, my other nieces and nephews might be like, damn,
Yeah.
damn, I'm for real. Like, man, she one of my favorites.
They get jealous, they little jealous,
I'm super proud of her.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I always be pushing her, keep pushing her, and I be telling her, like, the best advice that I can give her, you know what I'm saying? And she's doing it on her own, man.
Sure.
She's independent, man, and she's striving for something great. And I do have a question, that I haven't really asked you about. You already have work experience, like, working for jobs and stuff, and now you're an entrepreneur on your own. So tell me, like, the differences between that you feel, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not an entrepreneur yet. Not yet. I mean, this podcast is turning.
This shit gonna be big.
Talk about the difference.
You're an entrepreneur. Don't say
Don't say that.
All right,
You entrepreneur.
let me clear that up.
Listen.
I'm an entrepreneur.
There you go. Come on, man. There you go, niece. There you go, niece. Get them right, man. Get them right, niece.
Entrepreneurship
Yeah.
right here.
Talk to him.
So,
Talk to him.
Yeah, it's a big difference. I think, especially with my family. Okay, I'm gonna say this, like, growing up and seeing like police in my community and stuff like that, it really make you dislike authority. And that's just for anybody growing up in the hood. Like, you don't talk to police.
Not at all.
Not
at all.
No.
Yeah.
So I would say, like, I wish I had struggled with authority, like in school and all that too, and going like having jobs. Having somebody tell you how to act. Like, I feel like you need to make your own rules. Like, something simple as like having a tattoo, and people see you as unprofessional, but they just judge you before they even speak to you. Stuff like that, it just get under my skin, and I can't be under somebody else.
For sure. Let me ask you this. Go ahead, man.
No, go ahead.
Now, where did you get that mindset from, man? You only 19 years
Right.
old, man. I'm just like in awe, like of your mindset, because you talk to a lot of young people. They don't got it. They don't got to figure it out. But you know your steps. You know what you want to do. It's like you got all figured out, man. Like, what is it, man?
Special, bro.
I'm like, I say you.
Special.
I'm telling you, chosen, man. Like, what? You know, how you get it, man? Like, talk to the people.
I really gotta give props to my family.
Yeah.
Like that's my number one. I mean, obviously myself. Like
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta have that self motivation regardless of anything you do. Like you're not gonna be able to do it unless you really
Believe in
believe in.
yourself.
It's not even believe in yourself, but believing you capable of doing it.
I like that. I like how you
And,
put that. Yeah.
But my family, of course, like to me, they legends in DC. Like
For sure.
it's a honor to be part of my family, and they just so strong. Like especially my grandma, that's my soulmate. Not soulmate, but like my
Look,
twin. Like
Your birthday's on the same
Same day.
day.
yeah.
Okay.
And
Tell me
she's
about
just
my mom.
real. She's a real strong woman. If you ever read the article, what is it? Cummins,
Garcia's in America.
Garcia's in America.
I remember that. Yeah.
When we
It's-
talked
Yeah, we talked about that the first
Garcia's in
episode.
America.
It's still online if anybody want
Yep.
to read it. But if you go ahead and read that, like you just see how strong my grandma is. Like she carry a lot on her back, and even stuff that she had to go through with her siblings, and stuff that you even see going on still today in El Salvador. Like it's a lot. So I feel like they really built me to be strong. And my uncles, they could be funny, but they really they
That's
think
funny.
they're comedians, but it's,
Yeah.
I remember I used to fire you up when we was
Yeah.
kids.
I look at it. She tells, "Oh yeah, you used to burn me up."
hey, it make you get thick skin.
Oh,
Make
yeah, I
you know
love
you
that,
have a
man.
comeback.
Man, absolutely. So tell us like one thing that my mom has taught you, or your mom has taught you, or just family period that you live by and stand on today, and that keeps you going.
I feel like something that really sticks with me is just being humble, having gratitude. Like you share one little thing of gratitude each day, because people just forget like the privileges they have. Even we may not have as much privilege as a white person in DC, but we have a lot more privilege than people in other countries. So you just have to keep that in mind, and just being humble and remembering where you came from. Like even if you get to the top, you still know better than nobody. You can have confidence, but you can't feel like you are above somebody. Because at the end of the day, if you get shot and the other person gets shot, y'all both gonna die.
Oh,
I like
man,
that. I like
hold
that
on.
example,
I got
man.
hold up, man. She's 19 years old, y'all. 19. Like, man, you dropping some gems. You special, man. And you a young lady at that, man. Like, you different, man. You gonna go extremely far. So, like I said, we're gonna continue to support you, man. And I don't want you to ever give up, because it's gonna get rough. You're gonna run into some bumps along the road, but you gotta just keep
Part of
going.
being great.
I'm telling you, that's all it is, man. You can't never give up, because at the end of the day, you're gonna be tested every single day. But it's about how bad do you want something. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody say they want something bad, but as soon as the test come, they give up. But you gotta keep on pushing through it, because it's just a test, and you're gonna ace it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about. Yeah. So yeah, man. So any last words before we get out of here? You want to ask any more questions, man? Like, what you got?
I mean, tell us where you see yourself at
Yeah.
in about 5 years. Or what do you want
Yeah.
for yourself in about?
I
Forget
was
what you
say,
see.
'cause I can't
What
see,
you want?
like,
Where you
I see
trying to
myself
be at?
alive.
Yeah. Okay. Damn, but look, it's real talk though, man. Like it's just
You
real
never know
talk.
what
Yeah,
could happen.
I'm telling you, man. But I
Right.
just like her mindset, because she's just so goddamn young. And when you talk to a lot of females that's her age, they don't know what they want to do. They don't know if they coming or going. They don't know what they want to do tomorrow. They don't even know what they want to do. In 24
You
minutes.
said
know what I'm
tomorrow.
saying? You know what I'm talking about?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And
I don't know.
I'm telling you, but she got everything mapped out, and it's just like, yo, we gotta have her back on the show, man, because she's gonna do phenomenal things, especially with an uncle like Marathon Manny. You know what I'm
support her
saying?
as much as I can. I even be getting my nails done.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna
Keep
come
your
up.
joints
Hey,
clean.
Come get your male manicures too.
yeah, I'm gonna come
Be
see
a
you.
man.
I'm gonna come see you. I like that. I'm
Take
gonna come
care
see
of
you.
them.
For sure. So let me ask you this: if you could go talk to your 10-year-old self, Ashley, what would you tell a little girl?
She like that. She was waiting for
Yeah,
that
look
question.
at it.
No, I was
I
just
got
like,
shit to
no,
say.
that's a good question though.
Talk to me.
Oh, I would tell myself to. Damn, you have to give me a second.
Now take your time. We here. We got all night.
I would tell myself that the stuff that's happening at my 10-year-old time is not gonna be, it's temporary. Like that pain or poverty or doubt, self-doubt is temporary, and stuff like that is always temporary. Cause it's always up and downs in life. Like you're not gonna always be up, and you're not gonna always be down. Like,
Nothing lasts forever.
so you just gotta hold on to the idea that it's temporary. It's not gonna last forever, and it's so much more to come. Like it's so much stuff to discover and see. You can't just be stuck on and dwelling on anything bad that's happening in the moment.
I'm just sitting back there
Yeah.
like, wow.
Hey,
Hey,
yeah,
I
damn, I ain't gonna lie. You
She
different,
showing
man.
up for me,
You
man.
different, man. You different. So
Putting on for my family.
yeah. So
right
listen,
now.
man. Shout out your Instagram. Shout out your TikTok. Shout out all that stuff, man.
Okay, so my nail Instagram, I just want to shout that out because my regular Instagram not that important. It's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
about the nail Instagram.
Yeah, talk to him.
Claws by Cashley. Claws by Cashley.
Okay, caused by
Make
cash.
that specific.
So
And
look.
I'm gonna make a nail TikTok too soon.
So we gonna put yeah. You see, gonna make a nail. Okay, get that done. So yeah, so y'all can go follow her, man. So I'm gonna actually put her, description, all that stuff, and when we finish the video, we wrap it up. So you gonna see that then. So look, man, we got this. There you have it, man. Another episode of The Real featuring Ashley, aka Cashley. You see all the information she got, man. She's a phenomenal young lady, man. She's doing some phenomenal things. And listen,
My niece.
follow her. Be on the lookout, man, because I'm telling you, a lot of 19-year-olds are not doing what she's doing. She's phenomenal, entrepreneur. She's doing it all, man. So
Social
listen,
support.
hey, I feel like a proud uncle. You know
Alright, there.
you know what I'm saying? So look, there you have it, The Real.
Okay.
There you go.